So when is tax planning right for me? I get asked that question a lot. And the answer, it kind of really depends. It depends on the person and their goals, right? So let's just take a self-employed business owner that makes $50,000, right? They probably need a tax advisor because there's so many nuances to self-employed taxes, what's deductible, self-employed retirement accounts. There's a lot of things that kind of go into it. Whereas you could have someone who's W-2 making $300,000 and that's all they got going on. They probably don't need a tax advisor, right? Because you can just take that W-2 and kind of get into it. Now, if you start to invest that money, right? If you want to invest in real estate, I strongly suggest that most real estate investors work with a tax advisor. Maybe if you have one or two very simple long-term rentals and you kind of have understanding of how depreciation works and what expenses are deductible, maybe you can kind of get away with it. But the moment you start selling properties, you're fixing and flipping, if you're going to do a 1031 exchange, please work with a tax advisor. Anything advanced like that, there's cost segregation, bonus depreciation, you got to understand those implications, right? So a lot of times people come to me, if they're a business owner, maybe they just need transparency into how their situation works. I got people that come to me and they just want to know what their estimated tax payments are going to be. They're not even really worried about anything else. Maybe they'll ask hey, how much can I put into my solo? Or hey, I'm about to do this, what's the best way to do, this for tax purposes? And I can assist them with that. Some people just come to me for the transparency. What's my estimated tax payments? How am I looking? And they just kind of keep it pushing. Other people come to me, they're already, maybe they saw that, hey, there's a lot of tax benefits to short-term rentals. They're already getting into the strategy, but now they need someone to help walk them along the different nuances. And there's a lot of documentation and trying to really record and document all of your deductions, right? So some people will come to me with a plan that they've already kind of got an idea of what they want to do. They just need me to walk them through it. And then some people are just straight up shooting in the dark. They have no idea what's going on and they just really need someone to help them. And so there's all different types of situations out there when people really need tax planning. So it really all depends on that person's goals and what their situation really entails, right? If you're just kind of chilling, you make 500 grand, but it's all W-2 and your taxes are being paid, you're not investing, you probably don't need one. But if you make 500 grand W-2 and you want to invest in short-term rentals, I think you should probably work with someone.